We've all had our weird things when we thought of when we were kids, and including myself, so I'm going to share with you some of the weird things I thought of when I was a kid. I think like a lot of us when we were kids, we were scared that there were monsters in the dark or under the bed or just in the closet or wherever. So what would happen if I was in the living room by myself, just sitting there? I thought, hey, maybe I can grab the pillows and cushions and just make a little fortress around me, and hey, that'll work, right? Okay, so ketchup. What's wrong with ketchup? Nothing, actually. Although it's sometimes called catsup, so, you know what, I thought they were two things completely different from each other, but then I thought catsup. I was like, wait, cat soup? You mean this is soup made out of cats? Wait, why would anyone drink this? On a similar example, let's take pea soup. Okay, so soup made out of peas, okay. Well, apparently I didn't hear pea soup, I heard this pea soup, and I was like, of course, in my little kid mind, I was like, ew, who would drink something made out of someone's pee? Thank goodness neither of these were true. I don't remember where I saw this, but there was some sort of commercial or something like that. It showed spaghetti growing on trees. Of course, it was just a commercial, but of course I thought, hey, it's on TV, it must be true, right? Look, Mom, Dad, there's spaghetti growing on trees. We can grow our own spaghetti, right? Kid logic right there. So as a kid, I used to hear my mom say, oh, they're drinking alcohol, and stuff like that. And of course, you would think alcohol is this, but of course, the only knowledge I had of alcohol for me as a kid was rubbing alcohol. So I thought, wait a second, why would anyone drink rubbing alcohol? It's like, doesn't it burn? But then again, like I said, kid logic, and yeah, you get the picture. Another thing I thought was teachers are living in school. They live at school. They don't leave the school. But where do they sleep? On the desk? Under the desk? How do they make dinner? How do they cook dinner for themselves? And of course, lo and behold, I see one of my teachers one day in the grocery store, and I'm like, hey, wait, aren't you supposed to be at school? But kid logic. Ah, the moon. I thought that thing chased you when you were in the car. You couldn't get away from it, and it was like, wait a second, what sorcery is this? But then, of course, I realized what was going on later on in life, and I was like, oh. And luckily, the moon wasn't coming back down to Earth, and I had 72 hours to stop it. If you're a Zelda fan, you understand that joke. And also, when I was a kid, I thought, hey, if you're an actor and you happen to die in a movie, you were dead in real life. Of course, that belief was dashed when I saw an actor show up in a different movie, and I was like, hey, wait a second, isn't he dead? Well, because I was such a Catholic-raised kid, I was like, whoa, so you mean Jesus and actors can only resurrect? Cool. What creative imaginations we had when we were kids, right? So anyway, guys, that's some of this weird stuff I thought of as a kid. What were some of the weird things that you believed as a kid? Let me know in the comments below, because I'd like to hear that. It's just fun to see and read what these beliefs are. So anyway, guys, if you want to check out my animated videos, the playlist is in the middle. If you want to check out the video on the right, it's another belief I had about me learning when Santa Claus was fake. And also on the other side is my back to school experience when I was a kid too. So that was a little traumatizing, but anyway, if you want to check that out, click the other link right there. And the bird just messed up my take, but screw that. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. Later.